Okay, let's start on this one. So basic punctuations in English most likely have this different kind of punctuation marks. Periods, commas, semicolons. All of these different punctuations carry different meanings for the construction of sentences. So now is a good time for us to learn a bit. So which one is correct? Try your best. And here is the code, please. Now, period, right? Which one is correct? Okay, the answer for this one is number 2. This is Alice Smith, MD. And remember, it's very important to keep in mind, period indicate the end of a complete sentence, right? And the MD medical doctor with period after D. We don't use double periods over there, just like this one, etc. If the etc. period is the end of the sentence, then one period is enough. We don't use double periods, okay? So the answer is number 2. And how about this one? Comma. It's very difficult to use correct comma. And now look at this one. Among the 6 sentences, there's only one using comma correctly. Well, the meaning of a comma for English sentences is to provide a pause. A pause. It does not end with the complete sentences. Among the 6 sentences here, number 6 is correct. This one is correct. Only. Strange, right? Only this one. I am a pause. By the way, give the readers, your audience, a little time to pause. I am, comma, by the way, comma. So basically, by the way is a modifier to provide the pause. I'm very nervous about this. So this is complete sentence. And let's try to identify why the other 5 were all wrong. Okay, first, we have a coffee, cheese and crackers and grapes. Let's look at here. Do you mean cheese and cracker and grapes, or cheese and crackers and grapes? It's quite different, right? Very confusing. So basically, you need to clarify the meaning. You need to put it over here. Basically, I believe that we have coffee, cheese and crackers, and the grapes. So you have to make them separated. It's very important. Don't just confuse about this one, because the construction of the sentence here can mean both cheese and crackers or crackers and grapes. It's different. So you have to clarify it, okay? Number 2, he walked all the way home. He shut the door. Look here. This is already a complete sentence, right? He, subject, walked, verb. So you need to put a period here. And he should be capitalized. He shut the door, period, fine. So don't use comma to connect 2 independent clauses. It's wrong. Number 3, He walked all the way home and he shut the door. He walked all the way home, and we notice there's a coordinative conjunction, right? So basically, and is used to connect two independent clauses, 1 and 2. Is that right? And to make it clear, we need to have a comma here. He walked all the way home, comma, and he shut the door. Why is that? Always ask why. Because as a writer, you have the responsibility to point out the subject. Is that right? This one is obviously, but this one you need to have a comma to provide the pause for the readers to know, oh, there's another subject here. So that's why we need to have a comma here. Okay, be careful for this. It's very important. And now, let's look here. Number 4, what's wrong with number 4? Number 4, he thought quickly. We have a subject, thought. We have a subject here, he, right? And a thought, but did not answer. So basically, we are using subject with 2 verbs, thought, but did not answer. So basically, you cannot use a comma here. You need to take it away. He, verb, and but verb. You cannot use a comma there. Because once you separate the 2 verbs, then you need to have another subject in front of did not answer. Right? So, for example, you can change this to, he thought quickly, but he still did not answer correctly. That would be correct with this format. But now, you need to take this away. Because you want to use he to command to thought and did not answer. Okay? Follow with the same subject. And number 5, no, you can't have a dollar. You need to have provide the pause while you want to say no. So no, comma, you can't have a dollar. Okay? Tricky, right? Comma is the very, very difficult one for using. So that's why look here, most of the students will choose this one, but it's wrong. It is wrong. Why? Because he thought but did not answer. So he is the subject for thought and did not answer. So you cannot use comma here. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Still is another question for comma. Which one is incorrect?
Our question is different. Yeah, it's different.
Really? Okay, I just choose this one. Which one? Let's do.
Which one is correct? The picture and
I know, I'm sorry. Maybe I just my typo. A lot of typos up there. Maybe I just a very simple error for copy and paste.
Our question was different. It asked which one was correct, and then it had different sentences.
Yeah, I know, but let's do this one. Do this one. No. Thank you.
These are different picture and answers are different. So.
Just wrong. Do this, please. Okay, let me provide the answers for you. What do you think of which one is incorrect? Basically, this one is incorrect. This one. L. Moon is senior. You need to put a comma after it. It's here. All else are correct, basically. Where you, Alicia, there's a L. Alicia, do you do that assignment for me? So basically, this is a positive for you, the same. So provide a comma as a modifier. It was the Science June 5th edition. Which year? Additional information. L. Mooney is here. Junior or senior? Junior. So we need to have a comma here. It was a June 2003 article. That'll be fine. I'm from the Akron area. Which state? Ohio State. So we need to have a comma here. Okay? I will change that for the next version. Okay, let's continue through this one. I hope that is correct. Is that correct? Oh, I'm still wrong. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, let's do this one. So which one is correct? Basically, the first one is the only one correct. If you are not sure about this, let me know now. So let's see your answers. Okay, oh great. More students know this one. So this is the only one that is correct. So let's explain this to you. So, as an obligation for writer, you have the responsibility to point out the subject in the independent clause, right? So, this comma is required. Let me know now refers this omission of you here. You let me know now. So we just omit this one because this is a comment sentence. I order you, you are supposed to be the subject, right? So if you are not sure about this, let me know now. You let me know now. So you need to have a comma. But this is not required. Let me know now if you are not sure about this. And in this sentence, the segment here is only an adverb to modify that. Okay? So you don't need to have a comma to separate it. You don't need. Unless it indicates a complete opposite meaning. For example, I always spend a lot of money, although I am poor. Indeed. So look here. Although I need a comma in front of the to provide a pause and a different meaning for I spend a lot of money all the time. Okay. Number 3. Jill, who is my sister, shut the door. Basically, we need to have a 2 comma here, 1 and here, to make this an unrestricted clause to modify Jill. Because Jill is there. Jill shut the door. Then you provide additional information for people to know who Jill is, right? So I just give you an additional information. So you need to have a comma. Who is my sister, comma. And this is the same. The man hurried home. Who is the man? Knowing it was too late. And we need to have a comma here so that we can use this to modify as an adjective to modify the man. And my best friend, Joe, we need to have a comma here. Joe arrived. And the three items, a book, a pen, and the paper, were on the table. Okay, a comma. The comma is very strange stuff, but still, you need to be careful about this. Okay, we still have 3 minutes to practice one more. Then let's look at this one. Comma again. Oh, no. Forget this one. The same. Not typo. How about this one? Comma. Now we have to tell the difference between restrictive and unrestrictive. Which one is restrictive? Okay, let's look at this one. A modifier can have two different forms, unrestricted and restrictive. Unrestricted is separated by commas. Restrictive does not have a comma. It does not have a pause in this meaning. It is used to modify. Restrictively, this is something that definitely with the quality of something. So basically, who has a limp is restrictive. It means it is a must-have adjective to describe the boy. So we do not have comma, the answer for this one. The boy, which boy, who has a limp, was in an auto accident. So the answer is number 2. So let's see your number 2, restrictive. Number 2 is restrictive. And this is not restrictive. We call this a non-restrictive with 2 commas. So basically, when we say non-restrictive, it means this is the quality that does not need to have to modify Freddy. Does not need. Freddy was in an auto accident already, right? So, but we with some additional information. What about Freddy? Who has a limp? Okay? But now the second sentence has different meaning. The boy who has a limp. So which boy was in an accident? Must the boy with the limp, right? So it is restrictive. It's different. Maybe there are many boys out there, right? But look at that. The boy with a limp must be the boy who has the limp. Was in an accident. Then in this case, the without commas is a restrictive modifier. Must have. Okay? Any idea? Question? Okay, and we'll see you next time and stay in the classroom and for the rest of the workshop. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah? Yes.
We will have 2 more meetings, right?
Yes. Else?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.